Okay, children. So today we will discuss quadrilaterals. Already 8.2 and 8.1 is over quadrilaterals. So now we will discuss all examples. All examples. First, go to second example. First example is not there, children. Second example. Go from second example. I will discuss. First, second example is show that. All of you please see here. Show that diagonals of rhombus. Show the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Yeah, children, this is the question, second question. Show the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular to each other. This is the question. Okay, so children, I'm showing all of you see here. This is rhombus. This is one diagonal. This is one diagonal. Please see, children. A, B, C, D. Required to prove is what, children? We have to show that AC is perpendicular to BD. Means this and this perpendicular to each other. We have to prove that AC and BD are perpendicular to each other. Means we have to prove that angle O is 90 degrees. We have to prove. What is given, children? Given is ABCD is rhombus. And in rhombus, we know diagonals bisect. In rhombus, we know diagonals bisect each other. Okay, children. Let me take one example. In triangles AOB and AOD, please all of you see, children. In triangles AOB and AOD, please see here, children. Triangles AOB and AOD. AO is equal to AO. Can anyone say why?
Common.
Common side.
Common side. Angle O is equal. Oh, sorry. OB is equal to OD. Can anyone say?
The diagonals are bisected.
Diagonals bisected.
Diagonals bisect each other. AB is equal to AD. Can anyone say why?
Sir, all sides in a rhombus are equal. Oh, sorry.
In rhombus, all sides are equal. In rhombus, all sides are equal. Why? Yes, says AOB is congruent to AOD. By CPCT, we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4, angle 5 is equal to angle 6. Okay, so angle 1 is equal to angle 2, I can say. Okay, children, now I'm continuing here. If I say both angles as x and x, if suppose x is equal to x, children, x plus x is equal to how much, children?
2x.
X plus x is equal to 180 because
180.
linear pair.
Linear
Because
pair.
we have to prove 90 degrees, children. They did not give 90 degrees, we have to prove 90. Okay, so 2x is equal to 180, x is equal to 180 by 2, x is equal to 90 degrees. X is equal to 90 degrees means what, children? AC is perpendicular to BD. AC is perpendicular to BD. Okay, children. We have to do like this one, children. In examples, they will be give, in examples they will give directly. I won't accept. You have to do directly. You have to prove any two triangles. This. Any two triangles congruent. You have to prove. After proving congruent, 1 and 2 are equal. X and X are equal. Adjacent triangles. Please mute your audios. Don't talk when I mute is. Okay, and without muting, don't talk, children. 2x is equal 180. X is equal 90 degrees. So we can say all angles are 90 degrees. Like this, we have to prove, children. AC is perpendicular to BD. Okay, children. Anyone have any doubt in this? Next. Next one, children. Go to third example. Let's go to third example. This is your second example, quadrilaterals. 9th class CBSE NCERT textbook, children. Third example. Go to third example, children. In third example, they said that ABC is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, in which AB is equal to AC. Okay, children. He said AB is equal to AC, children, and AD bisects exterior angle PAC. AD is the angle bisector, children. This is an exterior. See, this is an exterior angle. This is a bisector. AD is a bisector, children. Please see here. Okay, so given what is given? AB is equal to AC. What is the other one? AD is angle bisector. AD is angle bisector. AD is angle bisector. Angle bisector means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This angle bisector means AD is dividing this entire angle. Is there no, children? This is entire angle. This entire angle, it is divided. AD is the angle bisector. This and this are equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. They have given. And CD is parallel to AB. And children, he also said that CD is parallel to AB. Okay, CD is parallel to AB. Means these both are parallel. These both are parallel. Now, children, required to prove. These children, all of you see here, required to prove. I'm writing here. What is required to prove means he's asking us to prove that angle DAC is equal to angle BCA. Angle DAC is equal to angle BCA. He's asking to prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 3. This and this we have to prove, children. Second is ABCD is a parallelogram. He's also asking us to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. We have to prove. Let's prove, children. First one. Children, all of you see children here. Children, please see here AB is equal to AC. Why, children? Given.
Given.
So can I say angle 3 is equal to angle 4, children? Why?
Yes, sir. Isosceles
Base
triangle.
Base angles are
Base angles are equal. Base angles are equal. Children, what is that? Base angles are equal. Okay, children. And can I say angle PAC? Angle PAC is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. Can I say, children? Angle PAC is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. Can anyone say why?
Sir,
exterior angle of a
Proper
triangle.
angle is equal to sum
Exterior.
of it.
Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, PAC means what, children? 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4. PAC is what? 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4. But 1 and 2 are equal, he only said. First only he said. So let me write as 2x. Okay, children? And 3 and 4 also equal, first only he said. Let's take 2y. 2 to cancel, x is equal to y. X is equal to y. X is equal to y. Means 2 and 3 are equal. X is equal to y. See, children, this is x, this is x, this is y, this is y. X and y are equal. If x and y are equal, if x and y are equal, children, if x and y are equal, what can I say? If x and these both are equal, what can I say? AD is
Parallel to BC.
So 3 plus 4 is equal to angle 3 plus 4 is equal to angle 1 plus 2 by
no,
exterior
one
angle
second, one
property.
second.
Angle
No,
3
no.
is equals to 2.
No, over na, that's what. X is equal to y means angle 2 is equal to angle 3 is over. That is first proof. Over. First proof is over. Try to understand that. Na? Just to see here, children. This triangle, this angle is equal to this plus this. So PAC is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4. These both are equal to x arrow. These both are equal to y arrow. Y means 2y. So x is equal to y means 2 is equal to 3. First proof is over. So children, now you see, as angle 2 is equal to angle 3, they are alternate angles. They are alternate angles. As alternate angles are equal, as alternate angles are equal, as alternate angles are equal, I can say AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC. Okay, children. Imagine this is not there. Imagine this is not there. Okay, children. So these both are alternate. So these both are parallel lines. Okay, children. You are able to understand. So I can say AD is parallel to BC. But already what is given? AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. Now these both are parallel. These both are parallel. As opposite sides are parallel. As opposite sides are parallel. What we can say about ABCD, children? ABCD is a
Parallelogram.
ABCD is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is no problem, children. Rectangle, if they ask, it is difficult. Why means we have to prove 90 degrees again. Parallelogram is happy. Because if opposite sides are parallel, it is a parallelogram. It can be a rhombus, it can be square, it can be rectangle. But just a parallelogram, he said, okay, happy, no problem. You may say, sir, rhombus also. Okay, let it be rhombus also. He didn't say to prove 90 degrees, no, children. Over 90 degrees, he didn't say it's no problem. Square or rectangle, we can't prove, children, but we can say it as a parallelogram or a rhombus, we can say. Why? Because opposite sides are parallel. In rhombus, in parallelogram, in square, in rectangle, opposite sides are parallel. But he asked you to prove parallelogram, we prove it as parallel. So, anyone didn't understand, again I'm saying 1 and 2 are equal, I wrote as 2x. 3 and 4 are equal, I wrote 2y. 2 to cancel, x is equal to y. X is equal to y means 2 is equal to 3. 2 is equal to 3. If alternate angles are equal, these both are parallel. If alternate angles are equal, these both are parallel. If alternate angles are equal, these both are parallel. These both are parallel already he gave. This is parallel, so it is a parallelogram. No, sir, I want to say rhombus means your wish. You can say rhombus also. Because rhombus is a parallelogram. Okay, children. This is about third subject. Next, fourth example. Children, examples are also there for Sunday's exam. Fourth example. Please check fourth example. Children, please note. Don't make noise now. Please check the fourth question, children. They have given two parallel lines are there. Okay, two parallel lines are given. Children. See here. Two parallel lines are given and one transversal is given. And here one angle bisector, here one angle bisector. Please don't make noise, Amma. Here one angle bisector is there, here one angle bisector is there. Children, try to think P, A, S. This is P, this is A, this is S. And children, other one is this is B, this is D, and this is C, children, and this is Q, R is a line. Okay, children. So what is the given two parallel lines L and M, children? The PS is parallel to QR. These both lines are parallel, children. These both lines are parallel. Happy, no problem. Okay, parallel lines are intersected. Show that quadrilateral formed with bisectors of interior angles is a rectangle. Children, they have given that AD, CD, AB, BC. This are angle bisectors. This, all of them are angle bisectors. Okay, so what is required to prove? Required to prove is that we have to prove that A, B, C, D is a rectangle. We have to prove that A, B, C, D is a rectangle. A, B, C, D is a rectangle. We have to prove. Children, A, B, C, D is a rectangle. Okay, children, children, let's start. Children, he said that. Shall I draw a figure again? So because original figure I don't want to change it. Let it be. So this figure I will change. Children, if this is x and this is x, this is also x and x. Can anyone say why?
Alternate angles.
Alternate interior angles are equal.
Fantastic. Very good. All are involved. Very good. This is why means this is also y and y. Why, children? Interior alternate
Alternate angles are equal.
Equal. Very good, children. All are telling very nicely. So 2x plus 2y. 2x plus 2y is equal to 180. Why, children? Linear pair or adjacent.
Sir, linear pair.
X plus y is equal to 180. X plus y is equal to 180 by 2.
90.
X plus y, please listen, children, 90. Children, this is 90. This is 90. This both x plus y 90 means this is also 90. X plus y 90 means this is also 90. All angles are 90. If all angles are 90, it can be square or it can be rectangle. If all angles are 90, it can be a square or it can be a rectangle. But in India square, he asked to prove it as rectangle. Happy children, so we can claim it as a rectangle. No, sir, I will say square means again you have to say all sides are equal. Why unnecessary tension? All angles are 90 degrees. Because square is a rectangle, but rectangle is not a square. I'm telling you, rectangle is a square. Sorry, square is a rectangle, but rectangle is not a square. He asked us to prove a rectangle. How I proved all angles are 90 degrees, no children. All angles are 90 degrees means it can be a square or it can be a rectangle. But he asked us to prove rectangle, it is enough, children. No problem. No, if he asks square means compulsory, again you have to prove all sides are equal, which we can't prove here. We can't prove. It becomes again very, very difficult, children, to prove that. So, it is a rectangle he asked, hence prove. Over, children. How 90 degrees? I showed here. Those who didn't understand, 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 adjacent. X plus y is 90. X plus y is 90. X plus y is 90. This is 90. This is 90. Children, x plus y is 90 means by angles of property. This is also 90. X plus y 90 means by angles of property. This is also 90. 90, 90, 90, 90. All angles are 90. It can be a rectangle. That's it. Chalo, children. Next example. Fifth example. Hope you understood. Okay, children. So this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, children. And two bisectors are coming and meeting like this, children. Two bisectors are coming and meeting like this, children. Okay. So children, this is PQRS. This is P, this is Q, this is R, this is S. What is given? Given is ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is parallelogram. Then what is required to prove? We have to prove that PQRS is rectangle. Anything else is given? Yes. He said that all are angle bisectors. Who are the angle bisectors? DR, CR, AP, BP. All are angle bisectors. Angle bisectors. This is an angle bisector. This is an angle bisector. This is also angle bisector. This is also angle. Original figure I don't want to change. I will draw another figure here by changing the things. Children, all of you see here. This is an angle bisector. This is an angle bisector. If this is x and this is x, this also will be x and x. Why, children? Can anyone say?
Sir, opposite
Sir,
angles.
opposite angles are
parallelogram.
equal in a
Opposite
parallel.
angles are equal in parallelograms.
Very good. 2x is equal to x. Children, if this is y and y, this is also y and y. Why, children?
Opposite angles are equal in
Angles are equal.
parallelogram.
Angles are equal in parallel.
Adjacent angles are.
Supplementary.
Adjacent angles are supplementary. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Very nicely, all are saying, right, children? That's why I think it is raining today. 2 into x
2x
plus
plus
y
y
is
is equal to 180. X plus y is equal to 180 by 2. X plus y is equal to 90.
Wait, children, wait. So, children, x plus y is 90 means by angles and property, this is also 90. X plus y is 90 means only in this triangle you see, if this both are 90, this is also 90, children. This is also 90. Okay. If this is 90, this is 90 means this is also 90. If this is 90, this is also 90. Why?
Vertically opposite.
Vertically
Opposite angles are equal.
Fantastic. Very good. If this is x plus y is 90, this is 90 means this is also 90. Why?
Vertically opposite.
Vertically
Vertically opposite.
All angles are 90 degrees means it can be a square or it can be rectangle. But rectangle is okay, but square is means again all sides are equal. He didn't ask. He want rectangle. We proved it. Hence prove. That's it. Those who did not understand, first to see only this triangle. In this x plus y is 90, we got no. If this is 90, this will be 90 by angles of property. If this is 90, this will be 90. This is 90 means this is 90. This is both are 90 means this is also 90. If these both are 90 means this is 90 by angles of property. If this is 90 means this is 90 by vertically opposite angles. So all angles have got 90 degrees. So it is a rectangle.
Sir, how are opposite angles? Opposite sides equal, sir?
Opposite sides are. We didn't say. Did I say opposite sides are equal? I didn't say no.
No, sir.
I just said it is a rectangle. That's it. I didn't say. Nana, that's what I'm saying. If it is to prove square means compulsory we have to prove that all sides are equal. We got all angles 90 degrees. Let it be anything. Let it be anything. It can be a square, it can be a rectangle, no problem. That's what. Square is also a rectangle, no. Square is also a rectangle. That's what. Square is also, if it is square also no problem. Square is also a rectangle. But rectangle is not a square. Remember, rectangle is not a square. Forever you remember. Square is a rectangle, but rectangle is not a square. Hope you are understanding my logic. Next, sixth question. Sixth example. Children, sixth example. Please check. Sixth example, children. Again, same like that only supported. Okay, children. This is A. This is B. This is T. This is D. This is P, children. This is Q, children. Okay. This is S. This is R. Children, given what? Given is A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. A, B, C, D, E is a parallelogram. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram in which P and Q are the midpoints of the opposite sides. Okay, and he said P and Q are midpoints, children. P and Q are midpoints. Don't use short forms, children. Okay, P and Q are midpoints. Okay, of A, B, and C, D. Now, required to prove. All of you please see, children, required to prove. We have A, P, C, Q is parallelogram, we should prove. D, P, B, Q is parallelogram, we should prove. P, S, Q, R is also parallelogram. All we have to prove it as parallelogram. Okay, almost 3 sums are there, children. So, if you concentrate, this is going to be last sum, children, and remaining examples, so you see tomorrow, children. Please, you have to concentrate. All of you see, children. A, P, C, Q. Can you locate A, P, C, Q, children? A, B, C, Q. This one only interior. He's asking to prove that also as parallelogram. And also DP, DQ, DP, DQ. This also we have to prove parallelogram. And also PQRS. This also we have to prove it as parallelogram. And he also said that originally ABCD is a parallelogram. He said that. Originally ABCD is a parallelogram. He said, children. Remaining all also we should prove it as a parallelogram. Slowly I will be doing. All of you please concentrate. First mute your audios. That is important. If you mute your audios only, you will not disturb others. Yes, children, start. A, B, C, D is parallelogram. Means AB is equal to CD. And AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. AB by 2 is equal to CD by 2. I did why? Because P and Q are midpoints. If I say AB by 2, I can write AB is equal to CD by 2. I can write as CQ. Children, P is midpoint. So this AB and BP will be equal. Why like this only, sir? I will write BP is equal to DQ. Means write your wish. BP is equal to DQ also. Children, no problem. But I want to say that this and this are equal. Please mute your audios. 100 times I told you no. And this are also equal, children. Why? Because P and Q are midpoints. And children, this whole thing is parallel. Means the small things are also parallel. So AB is parallel to CQ. In the same way, BP is parallel to DQ. BP is parallel to DQ. Now, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Children, opposite sides are equal and parallel. So here, what can I claim? Anyone? What can I claim here?
It's a parallelogram.
Sir, AB,
Q is
AB, CQ is a
a
parallelogram.
parallelogram. And what can I claim here, children? What can I claim here?
Sir,
DPBQ is a parallel.
DPBQ is a parallelogram.
Is also a parallelogram.
So a parallelogram.
Okay, children. Now, very good, children, all of you. Now, children, APCQ is a parallelogram. DPBQ is also a parallelogram. Now, if APCQ is a parallelogram, can I say AQ is parallel to PC, children?
Yes, sir.
If AQ is parallel to PC, can I say QS is parallel to PR?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
QS is parallel to PR. No, sir, I'm getting confusion. It's okay. At least listen. If DPBQ is a parallelogram, can I say DP is parallel to BQ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If DP is parallel to BQ, then PS is also parallel to QR. If full line is parallel, these half lines are also parallel.
Yes, sir.
So PS is
Yes,
parallel
sir.
to QR. Now, these both are parallel, these both are parallel. These both are parallel, here I wrote. These both are parallel, here I wrote. So, as opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. What can I say?
PSQR is a
PQR is also
can
a
be-
parallelogram.
PQRS can be a rhombus or it can be a parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
But all rhombus are parallelograms only, so I can say parallelogram. But all parallelograms are not rhombus. If I want to prove it as a rhombus, again I have to show that all sides are equal. He didn't ask us. He asked us to show parallelogram. All rhombus are parallelogram, but all parallelograms are not rhombus. So it can be a rhombus, it can be a parallelogram, it can be say parallelogram. Because all rhombus also parallelogram. Parallelogram is not a rhombus. Rhombus is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is not a rhombus. Okay, children, anyone have any doubt in this till now? So, children, still we have how many examples? We have 7 is there, 8 is there. Only 2 more examples are there, children. Let me complete of that also so that all examples will be completed in one video itself. Only 2 more are there, children. Very, very easy on that. Okay, children, chalo. Next, 7th example. 7th example. 7th example, what is saying means, children, ABC is there a triangle. A, B, C. And children, D, E, F are midpoints. Okay. D, E, F are midpoints. Children, ABC is a triangle. D, E, F are midpoints. Okay. Given D, E, F are midpoints. When D, E, F are midpoints, show that ABC is divided into 4 congruent triangles. We have to prove that all triangles are congruent. This, all are congruent. Chalo, let's do it. First, take this. Only this one. Okay, children, all of you, please see here, children. Okay, so please see here, children. First, what we'll do is, in original triangle ABC, D and F are midpoints. When D and F are midpoints, by midpoint theorem, what can I say?
DF is parallel to BC.
Parallel to BC.
And
DF is parallel
Half
to
of it.
BC.
Half of
DF is parallel to BC and DF is half of BC.
DF is half of BC.
Okay, now see here, children. DF is parallel to BC means I can say 2 things, children. What are the 2 things I can say? DF is parallel to B.
DF is parallel to
B.
BC.
Wait, Andika, please. DF is parallel to B also I can say, or DF is parallel to EC. DF is parallel to BE also I can say. DF is parallel to EC also because entire line it is parallel. And DF is half of BC means I can say 2 things. DF is equal to BE I can say, or DF is equal to EC I can say. DF is equal to EC. Because E is the midpoint.
Midpoint.
So DF is parallel to BE and DF is equal to BE. What I can say, DFEB is a
Parallelogram.
parallelogram. Why? Because opposite sides are equal and parallel.
Equal and parallel.
Now in this both what we can say, DF is parallel to EC, DF is equal to EC means I can say DF is parallel to EC and DF is equal to EC means what I can say, DFCE is also
EFCE is also a parallelogram.
is also parallelogram. Last step, children, try to understand. Children. DFEB is parallelogram means DF is a parallelogram means children. This is a parallelogram means this will become diagonal. DE is diagonal. Diagonal in parallelogram divides it into 2 congruent triangles. All of you know it or not?
yes, sir.
No,
Yes,
don't know,
sir.
sir. Suppose don't know, sir. Means think this and this are equal. This and this are equal. This is a common side. So these both are congruent triangles. So I can say
By
D-
SSS.
by SSS, BDE is congruent to DFDEF. No, sir, we didn't understand. Means at least see this. DFCE is a parallelogram. DFCE is a parallelogram. If DFCE is a parallelogram, EF is a diagonal. EF is a diagonal. By congruency, this and this are equal, this and this are equal, this is congruent. So I can say DEF is congruent to DEF is congruent to EFC also. EFC. Similarly, just write similarly. No need to prove again. ADEF is also a parallelogram. ADEF also parallelogram. Again, you need not to do all these things. Okay. ADEF is a parallelogram means DF is diagonal. DF is a diagonal means DEF is congruent to ADEF. DEF is congruent to ADEF. Now, finally, I showed that DEF is congruent to first BDE I showed. DEF is congruent to next I showed EFC, FEC, and next I showed DEF is congruent to ADF. DEF is congruent to ADF. From this, if this is congruent, these both are congruent, these both are congruent, all are congruent.
All are congruent.
All are congruent triangles. Succession. Okay, these both are congruent, these both are congruent, these both are congruent, all are congruent. So in the future, you will say that ABC is equal to 1/4 of, DEF is 1/4 of ABC area. Area of DEF is 1/4 of area of ABC because 4 times it is dividing. I hope everyone understood, children, by midpoint theorem. Last example for the day, 8th example. Please check, children. Children, you have to practice each some 3 times or 4 times. If not, you won't understand. Your wish later. For me means by out of experience, I can say everything, and you will feel everything is easy. But children, if you do only, you will understand. whether it is easy or not. I told you, children, you by seeing you will not get, by seeing you will not get, by practicing you will get. Okay, simple exam. I will say I'm not wasting your time. So, okay, if anyone say that I saw swimming video, now I know how to swim means how funny it will be. Imagine I saw a swimming video. I saw even the world champion swimming video. Now I know how to swim means what you. If you jump into the water, then you will understand. If you do this only, then you will understand. By seeing mere, you will not get children. Compulsory should practice. By seeing cricket, you will not get cricket. By practicing, you will get cricket, children. Understood? So you have to practice this sums. When you start practicing, oh, here I am getting here I'm getting doubt, here I'm getting doubt. Okay, what sir said? Put again the video and see. Or else ask me, sir, I forgot what you said here. I forgot. You people will think just by seeing you will understand everything. No, children, it will never happen. You have to put the pen on the paper and then you start solving, then you will understand. Okay, children, so these three are parallel lines.
Sir, you put 2 times D, sir.
Okay, children.
That is G.
This is G. Okay, Nana, thank you, Nana, for helping. So, children, L, M, N are parallel lines. Children. These three are L, M, N. L is parallel to M is parallel to N, children. They have given L, M, N are parallel lines. Transversal PQ such that L, M, N cut off equal intercepts AB, BC on P. Show that L, M, N cut off equal intercepts DE and EF on Q also. He is asking children. He said that this is given. Oh, this is given, and he also given that this and this are equal. AB is equal to BC. He said required to prove is what means required to prove is we have to prove that D is equal to EF. D is equal to EF means E is midpoint. We should prove E is midpoint. We should prove. By converse of midpoint theorem, we can do, children. First, think ACF. ACF. In ACF, B is midpoint. How? Given. BG is parallel to CF. BG is parallel to CF. How? Given. By anyone?
Converse of midpoint theorem.
By converse midpoint.
G also midpoint. G also midpoint. Okay. Now in AFD triangle AFD, in triangle AFD, G is midpoint. How?
We proved.
We proved it. And GA is parallel to AD. How?
Given.
Given. These three lines are parallel. First only he said. Now by
Converse of midpoint theorem.
Converse of midpoint.
converse of midpoint theorem, E is also
Midpoint.
If E is midpoint, then what we can write? D is equal to hence proved. Over. That's it. First I took this triangle, then I took this triangle. In this triangle I proved this as midpoint. In this triangle I proved this midpoint. That's it, children. This is how we have successfully completed all the examples of the quadrilaterals. Thank you. Practice these 3 times.